Howdy, Josh Brown here, managing editor with Zionsville magazine. We're hanging out today at Frances Parke, the newest clothing boutique off of Main Street here in Zionsville with owner Tracy Dull. Tracy, thanks for taking some time to hang out with us
No
today.
problem. This is exciting.
Yeah, it's fun. One of the newest, again, clothing boutiques here in Zionsville. Talk about how exciting it is for you guys to be open now. It's only been about a month now that you've been open, right?
Well, first of all, Zionsville has been very welcoming, and I just want to do a shout out to the chamber as well. I'm a member of it, and
Ribbon cutting recently.
yes, and that was so fun and well attended, and they just have been so super supportive. So thanks to the Zionsville chamber, and really all the local shops here in Zionsville have been very supportive and very welcoming. So it's exciting to be on Main Street.
Yeah. Well, and for you, I mean, obviously, long-time Zionsville resident, right? You've been in this area for a long time. We've got friends here in the shop today that are hanging out and checking out clothes. How exciting is it for you to open up something here that's your own in Zionsville, a place that you've been home for a while now?
Well, it's very exciting. We've always wanted to shop local. I don't like to drive far to shop.
Right.
I love Main Street. I love Boone Village. So it was really between those two places for us to find a home. And and we have been here 12 years living in Zionsville, so we do know the area pretty well and wanted just to find a good fit right here in Zionsville. So Main Street has been a great fit so far.
It's perfect for you.
Yeah.
Well, a pretty unique part of the clothing boutique here, obviously, there's women's clothing, of course, but there's men's clothing, which is pretty unique for Main Street. If you're walking along Main Street, especially guys, if you're with your wife or girlfriend, fiance, not a whole lot of clothing-wise for men, but you provide that here in the shop. Talk about why you decided to want to do that.
Well, one reason is because that was a niche I felt wasn't being filled here. Right. And guys do like to shop, and I also wanted to provide brand names that they would be comfortable with. So I think that's been a real blessing to have guys be able to shop here, feel comfortable shopping, and I've seen a lot shop not only for themselves but for their significant other too. Yeah. So that's been fun.
Yeah. So you probably have a lot of wives or fiancés coming in to shop for their significant other as well. That's
both ways. It's been a real win-win. Yeah. So,
what's the response you've gotten a little bit from that? Has the word been getting out? Have you had more and more men coming in to maybe check out the store and check out some of the clothing you've got here?
Yes, the word is getting out, and I even have guys calling the shop asking for different things that we have. Also, there's a lot of people who live and work here right in the village.
Right.
And so they have all been stopping in, and especially the men. So that's been a lot of fun.
Cool.
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, talk a little bit about what you've got out right now. Obviously, fall's here, winter's pretty much right around the corner. So I saw a lot of sweaters and jackets out. What are some of the big items you've got out right now that you're kind of promoting to people?
Well, our main brand in the store that kind of set the tone for our store is called Barber. It's out of England. They're known for their outerwear. They've been around for over 100 years. They're just a classic outerwear company.
Yeah.
Something that horse country would love. They have wax coats, vests, quilted coats, something that's going to look great today and 10 years from now. They're a great investment. So that set the tone for our store. And then just other brands that we have a lot of vests in. We have tribal for women, which they're really good for detail, like a little bit longer versions, and also things that have fleece lining. And I have great fleece vests for men too. So it's very warm and a great for this time of year.
Yeah. So talk a little bit just about your background. I mean, have you been in the clothing business before? What kind of made you want to dive into this and open the shop?
Yeah. Actually, ignorance is bliss. That's what I'm going with.
So you've probably learned a lot in the last month or so.
Yes, yeah. And a lot, I have really focused on the brand reps that we have, and they've been helping me quite a bit. But my background is business. I'm management with accounting background, and I've always wanted to own something. I like being an entrepreneur, and so I really wanted that aspect, but our daughter is a junior at Zionsville and she's going into fashion merchandising, and so we thought, that would be a good niche for us as a family, and so we've all come around that and supported the idea of owning a clothing store.
So there's a mother-daughter duo a little bit going on. She's been able to help you out.
Yes, quite a bit.
I bet she's enjoyed that.
She has.
Yeah.
She's here a lot of times after school and on Saturdays, so you'll see her in here.
Awesome, awesome. Well, you talked a little bit about the brands, but what are some of the, some more of the brands that you kind of incorporate in the store? Because I know that's a big part of what you're doing with the shop here.
Yeah, it's huge. For men, we have Barber brand, and we also have Southern Tide. Actually, Barber and Southern Tide are both for men and women. Okay. Which is very exciting to incorporate both with the same brand. Both are well known. Southern Tide is similar to Vineyard and Vine, but it's a little bit more professional in their look. And then, and we'll be bringing a lot more Southern Tide, especially going into spring. More slacks, coats, or jackets, more for men. And then Lucky brand is also a brand for men and women. Yeah. So we have been able to go over both. Paige Denim is a premium brand name. That's a lot of people have come in just to see that, and we will be bringing in Paige for women as well going into December. Awesome. So right now, just the men have that.
Awesome. Well, talk a little bit about the name, right? Frances Parke has some significant meaning for you, especially with your family. How did you come up with the name for the store?
Well, the Frances Parke are the middle names of two of our children. So. And our daughter, Sophie, that I talked about earlier, that's her middle name, but she's also named after a grandmother, so it has more family significance. Yeah. And then Park is our oldest son's middle name, and what's significant about that is that was his Korean given name, and all of our children, we have 3 children, they're all adopted from Korea, and so it's really neat for us to have that Korean influence in the name as well.
Yeah, so there's a lot of, it's very sentimental, obviously.
Very, very.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So, been open about a month now. You've kind of dove in head first with this. What have you learned so far throughout this process in owning a clothing boutique?
Well, first of all, that I love it.
That's good to know. Yeah. Would have been bad if a month out, if you didn't, right?
Exactly. So I love it. I love the customers. I love Zionsville. I love the brands that we're carrying, and we do special orders, so that's been really neat too. Just to have that one more step of customer service that we can offer. So that the exciting thing has been that I just love it, and I love what I'm doing right now. It's been really neat.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to throw you a little bit of a curveball here. Obviously, one of the big events coming up soon is Christmas in the Village.
Yes.
Which Main Street's very heavily incorporated into. I know throughout the month of December, there are a lot of Thursday night, like girls' night events, where some of the shops are open a little bit later. Are you guys going to be involved in Christmas in the Village? What's that going to look like?
We sure are.
Yeah.
We actually will post longer hours as well here. But we're going to actually kick off a little earlier. We're going to partner with Goodman Jewelers and do a men's night out November 15th.
There you go.
This is breaking news.
Breaking news right here. You heard it first.
And that'll be for men to come. We'll have appetizers and desserts between the 2 locations.
Great.
And gift wrapping. We'll have new things out so men see it first to give gifts for their significant other or treat themselves. So
that's genius, because if you're like me and you aren't very good at wrapping gifts, I'm sure men will love that.
Yes, yeah. So we're excited about that. And then going into Christmas in the Village, I'm just really excited to see what Zionsville offers down here. But December 6th is a women's night out. And so we will offer again gift wrapping that night and do specials, and we'll bring in new merchandise just for that night.
Oh, cool.
And then December 13th is the it's not a men's night, but it's we're the pub crawl.
Oh yeah.
So
Christmas crawl, yeah.
Yeah. And so we'll be doing that too. We'll do
Cool.
some version of that, and we'll have specials here.
Yeah.
So yes, we're going to be very involved.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
you heard it here first. There is
Yeah.
going to be a men's night, November
Yes.
15th, right?
Yes.
So guys, mark that on your calendar. If
Yep.
you don't have anything down yet, you should come out and check out the store. Tracy, thanks so much for taking some time to hang out with us.
Well, you're welcome. This has been
appreciate it.
fun anytime.
Yeah.
So
So you guys stop by Frances Parke if you haven't been here yet, right off of Main Street. You're across, where are we at here? We're across from,
Carpenter Realty,
yeah,
and
Carpenter
next to Greek's Pizza.
exactly, right next to Greek's Pizza,
Yeah.
their neighbors. So
Yeah.
come visit them, come say hi to Tracy, and men, you come too and come check out the store and grab some winter apparel. And
Yeah.
it looks great in here. We're gonna post a video soon, kind of giving you a walkthrough tour of the store. It's very
Great.
rustic, kind of cool
Yeah.
feel in here.
Yep. My
So-
husband made all the
Oh, did he?
yeah, all
Awesome.
the racks and the dressing rooms. So
Awesome. Yeah, the
It's
dressing
exciting.
room's got the sliding barn doors. It's
Yeah.
really cool. Awesome. Well, thanks again to Tracy. Look out for this story soon in Zionsville Magazine. We've also got a big story coming out in December on Christmas in the Village, so you'll be keyed in on all the
Yay.
big events coming up with that. So stay tuned here, and thanks again, everybody, for joining us. See ya.
bye. Thanks.